Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Right, another journal update for you guys. So, this is the week starting the 11th of June. Oh, let's put you in shot a bit. Oh, I had you in shot a minute ago. It all seems to go Pete Tong as soon as you turn the camera on, doesn't it? Okay, we'll go with that. So, up here, I got, woohoo, it's Monday, said no one ever. Yes and no to that statement. Yes is I don't have to go to work. Woo. But no, I've got to do the housework. So I will agree with that at the moment. So I cleaned the house and I caught up in my journal. Normal things. I did my... on Friday I'd done my first Ocado shop, as you may or may not remember, and it was delivered. Customer service was really good. And we just got to see if the food is better, which we have, but no spoilers. That evening we had the family size lasagna, which was a fresh lasagna, not a frozen one, but you know, just obviously pre-made for you, and it was really nice. It was probably one of the nicest lasagnas I'd ever had. It had like all the mushrooms and fresh tomatoes in, and it was gorgeous. So Ocado winning over Tesco so far. We watched Archer and The Last Ever Grimm. It was a bit sad, but it had a happy ending. So just popped Ocado, lasagna, self-explanatory, my books. That's why it's easy, because you can just look through and see all the pretty pictures and know what's happened. Okay, Tuesday, I walked over Sainsbury's. I had to post some Happy Mail and my dad's Father's Day card. Also wanted to buy some sweet potatoes, because in the Ocado shop they'd sent me 3, but they were like little tiddler ones. And down points on Ocado. But when I got over to Sainsbury's, all their ones were tiny as well. So we just must be getting tiny sweet potatoes in at the moment. So we won't blame Ocado on that one. And I started working on my travel journal, which I've done a video for. If you haven't checked that one out, go check that one out. Might get some ideas if you're going on a holiday. Zoe called and we had a lovely long chat, as always, long chat. And we had Tex-Mex hash for dinner, and that's one of those, another magazine recipe that I've cut out of one of the magazines. Okay, so just at the top there, I've got the Tex-Mex hash. And we watched the new Ghostbusters, the one with all the women in it, and it was okay. It was better than I thought. So next bit. So Wednesday, carried on working in my travel journal all day again. Got really into doing my travel journal. So when you get like that on a bit of a project, you want to carry on, don't you? So carried on. And then for lunch, I tried my yeast-free bread, which came in my Ocado shop. Ocado seems to be the only one who does yeast-free bread. It was yuck, but I ate it anyway. As I put this, he doesn't look very impressed with his sandwich, so I'm going to go with that. And I put cheese with it, and it was like the flavours were fighting each other. It was like the bread had its own weird flavour, and the cheese obviously had its cheese flavour, and they clashed horribly. But yeah, I went with it anyway. So for dinner, we had 7 fried chicken and cornbread, and this is why this whole packet front is in there. There was cornbread mix at Ocado. I was very excited about that. They have a whole American section. And when I saw this box of cornbread, I was like, yes, I have to buy that. It is the Mexican style, so it is a bit spicier than just normal cornbread. But I was alright, but I think I'd prefer the non-spicy version. We had it with some fried chicken and gravy. And after Jared and Loki went for a skate on the seafront, and I watched Dietland, which was a bit odd. It's on Netflix. No, is it on Netflix or Amazon? I think it may be on Amazon, actually. I'm telling lies. And yeah, it's odd. Anyway, when they come back, I turned it off and we watched a bit of Gotham instead. So, just got the Gotham picture there. I'm Batman! And Thursday, I went to work. So I put busy bee at work. Sally and Ellie had been to Hobbycraft, and they told me, I had told Ellie that I'd watched this YouTube video of someone doing a haul at Hobbycraft, and all their planners had been knocked down really cheap. So when Ellie went, she found some real bargains. She actually picked up one for £1, like one of those really nice planners. If you've seen any of my planner videos, that type of planner. And she actually found my type of planner, but the nautical theme one, because last time I had the tropical theme one, for £5. Now they're usually £18.99, so fiver, bargain. So she picked me one up, which was really kind of her. And when I saw her, I gave her the money back, obviously. So we also chatted about a future trip to London, because they'd just been to London and they want to go again. So they said it'd be quite nice if like a whole group of us girls went. So yeah, so maybe that would be on the cards in the future. When I got home, I tried toasting my yeast-free bread, which was a bit better, or much better. Oh, I spelled much wrong. I've put mush. Dyslexia rules, KO. And yeah, it's a bit better toasted. It's a little bit more bearable. Anyway, I'm sticking with it. It's all good. It's fine. Then I caught up on my journal, and then I carried on with my travel journal as well. For dinner, we had Fritos salad. You know, like those crisp things. People in America know exactly what I'm on about. People in England, not so much. So yeah, Fritos salad. And we watched the last Gotham. So all our programmes are ending. We'll run out of things to watch. Hurry up, Game of Thrones, come back! Although, actually, don't come back too quick, because although I love it, it's so miserable. It makes me so depressed. Oh dear. Anyway, the 15th, which was Friday, I loaded my YouTube video. Yeah, a bit late on these things. My no yeast diet is working well, and I'm not bloated, and I've lost 4 pounds. So happy. And what I'm doing is in the morning I'm having tea. Then a bit later on I have my Actimel and a banana. And then a bit later on from that I have a coffee. Lunch I have my yeast-free bread toasted. A small lump of cheese, some crisps and an apple. And then dinner I have whatever for dinner. You can sort of see what I'm having for dinner. And if I do have some sort of like little pudding or something, because I don't have puddings. When we buy puddings, I mainly buy them for Loki. I have something like small, like a couple of squares of chocolate or 2 biscuits or something like that. But I'm not very puddingy, so it doesn't really matter. But sometimes I fancy something a little bit sweet after dinner, so that just tones it down for me. I worked on my travel journal. That's all you're going to hear, I'm afraid. I worked on my travel journal because basically that's what I did all week. So go check out the video. So I did it till about 2 o'clock, and then I went and had a little nap because it's work and it's the way I can cope with going to work. When I got up, Zoe called and we had a little chat before I had to go to work. At work, Jamie had come back from Malaysia and brought back some interesting snacks, and I brought home 2 of them to try. I put the packaging in here, so they are up here. Still not quite in shot, are you? I think it keeps dropping down. Let's put you right up there. Okay, so I brought home these, which are cuttlefish flavour, but it's like squid. It was horrible. Really, really horrible. It smelt like fish food when we opened it. And I love the packaging. The packaging is amazing. Hence it's in my book, but it did not taste good. And the other one was this one. No idea why that was a baby. Lily at work said because it's a crawling fish, and that's why there's a baby. But had she not said that, that just looks odd. And this little picture was on the back of the packet, which I thought was really cute. It's like a little picnic scene, a little watching telly, a little, like, maybe a football game, and, like, walking up a mountain. Means you can take these fishy food on your trips. And they were alright. They were, like little tiny crackers. And, they wasn't offensive. They were fine. That was very offensive. Even the dog didn't like it. She looked at it and went, oh, what the hell's that? Oh dear. But you got to try these things, haven't you? I love trying new things. Okay, Saturday. I woke up sneezy and got up and banished Mr. P to the garden. Now, Mr. P, if you didn't know, is our pond setter. I've had him since Christmas. He was gifted to me before Christmas, and he took pride of place on my kitchen windowsill, looking all Christmassy. And then he was obviously still alive after Christmas, and I don't kill plants, that's mean. So I've just been keeping him alive, but unfortunately it's the summer now, and he is flowering and trying to kill us all. He makes us all ill. So he's been banished to the garden on nice days. He has to come back in if it's a bad day, because otherwise he's going to die, isn't he? Because he's not of these climates. He's obviously just gone on a holiday to England for Christmas. I think they're from Mexico, aren't they? So he's in the wrong climate here. Well, our summer, wrong climate. But yeah, at the moment it's lovely and lovely hot. So he is out, sitting on his table in the sunshine, and not killing us. So had waffles and sausages for brunch because we were up late. Loki went to the shops with his pocket money and bought his Father's Day gift, and I caught up in my journal. And then Ron popped over for a cuppa and to update us on her car, because she was, if you remember, this car crashed into her, and she's still waiting on news from the garage to what's happening with her car. They're never quick about these things. I had a nap and went to work. Sonia might recognise the every time I do go into work, you might recognise the pictures. It was one of those nights. Oh yeah, one of those nights. You know what I mean. A horrible night. So Sunday, we had a lie-in, and Loki gave Jared his gifts. He had bought him all different types of treats, so lots of different. We found Swedish fish, because that's obviously not of this country. Over Sainsbury's, we really like Swedish fish. I've got to mark that down actually in my journal to buy Swedish fish when I go to America. I've just popped this picture in of me and my dad. My dad and I. So it's a bit dark. You can't see him very well because it's like printed off on paper. It looks like, through the camera, it looks like he's just got black hair. There's nothing there. But I can see him here. Hope you can a bit. And there's me. So I love this picture of them, of us. Ugh. Coffee, yeah, need one. Okay, I made the beds and put some washing on. Jared made us pancakes and bacon for brunch, and I worked in my journal and then my travel journal. Then I had a nap and went to work. Yeah, and not a very exciting week, was it? So moving on to, this was last week, so Monday the 18th. So you're going to get 2 for the price of 1, 2 weeks. So hope you got your cup of tea or your coffee. If not, pause, go get one. Ali sent me this. Yeah, more housework. So yeah, that's what I was doing. It was a grey day. Did my planner and my journal, and worked in my travel journal. So I'll just put that in there. Then Zoe phoned and we had a lovely long chat. We had bean burritos for dinner and watched Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles 2. Yeah, it was alright. Don't mind that. And then Tuesday I made my travel journal video. So you can see that whole week's worth of stuff in the journal, all the stuff I put into it. And then for the rest of the day I started making a mermaid journal. Oh, and at some point there will be a video of that, and that's what I plan to do the rest of the day as well, is I'm really enjoying it. So I've got this little mermaid bit I've popped in here. We had Hunter's chicken for dinner and watched Supernatural. I've put this picture in for Supernatural. Reading is sexy, enough said. I think Zoe appreciate that one because she likes a good book and I like a good man. So there's Dean from Supernatural. Tasty. So Wednesday I was meant to go out with my friend Tracy from work, she's one of the drivers, to do the walkabout, because I told her about my walkabout and she was like, oh yeah, I'd like to come, but she was sick so she couldn't come. So I just carried on as normal. Jared dropped me off at like round Asda, and I found this picture of Victoria Thatcher, and then I just put all the places that I go, so I thought that was quite good. Got a little shopping list up here of what I actually bought. So I bought some Dachshund stickers. They were in the pound shop. I just grabbed one. So they were 2 for £1. So I got 2 lots of Dachshund stickers, because you can never have enough Dachshund stickers, really, can you? And I bought travel journal for Zoe, because Zoe's going to do the low maintenance one. I was originally going to buy that for myself, but then I made myself one. So I already knew there was quite good travel journal that Zoe could have. Anyway, I bought her that. And I bought the stuff that goes with it, like the washi tape. And I didn't get her the stickers though, because one of the pages was printed upside down. And there's like a hole in the top of the book so that they can put it on like the little hangy shelves. And the hole was right over 4 of the stickers. So I thought, no. But I did tell them about it because there was only 2 books left, and I thought it'd be horrible if someone just picked the book up, bought it, went home and thought, oh no, look, and, you know, might have really upset them. So I thought I better say, you know, good karma train. I bought a scrapbook, like this style, because whenever I've gone in B&M lately, they've not got any more of these scrapbooks, and like, I'll just show you. So they come like this. I mean, I've put the picture on obviously, and they're the 12 by 12, I guess, scrapbooks. So and they're usually about £3.99, but they haven't had any, and then all of a sudden there was about 4 there. But 3 of them had pink paper inside, and that would seriously do my head in. I can't do pink paper. My goodness. So there was only 1 with white paper. So I managed to pick one up, and I've put it aside for when I get through this one. I bought some bands. Oh, I haven't got them on today. I bought these pretty bands that you put like on your wrist. I just thought they'd be nice for when I do videos. Not that I'm actually wearing any. Bought some glue and some more fine liners. When I got home, I carried on in my mermaid journal. And we had chicken korma for dinner and watched The Intern with Robert De Niro, which was, it was a nice film. And Jared wasn't really interested, first of all, and then he decided to sit down and watch it with us, which was quite good. And then Thursday I went to my cleaning job and had a nice chat with Sally and showed her my travel journal. When I came home, I did some more in my mermaid journal, and I put love this because I am loving it. And it was the first day of summer, the official first day of summer. I got happy mail from Zoe, of which I've done a video, So if you want to see that, go check it out. We had fish fingers and chips for dinner, as I couldn't be bothered to cook something proper. Some days you get like that, don't you? And we watched The Week Of, which is an Adam Sandler film on Netflix, and Red, which was on normal television. I have seen it before, but I fancied watching it again. And that's got like Bruce Willis in, and John Malkovich, and Morgan Freeman, I think. And it's really good. Oh, and Helen Mirren? Yeah, Helen Mirren. Friday. When I got up, I did my second Ocado online shop. We were happy with our first one. And Ocado had sent me 2 panic emails, I think, because I do my shopping fortnightly. Has that been a Oh yeah, because I received it. Yeah, sorry. As I do it fortnightly, they probably think that I do it weekly. So they first sent me an email saying, oh, we're offering you free deliveries for a year. And then, because obviously I didn't do anything about that, because then it was like the second week, they sent me another email saying, oh, you can have £20 worth of free shopping. And I thought, okay, I'll do my shopping now then. As soon as they, I was wondering whether to go back to Tesco's, but as soon as they offered me those 2 things, I thought, we'll give it a go. But oddly, when I did my shop, they hardly had any freezer stuff, which is really weird. But I managed. I bought other things instead. Oh, and also, when I got to the checkout, they sent me, they said I could have a free gift out of 2 things. So, it was either a meal, like a menu planning board, that you, like a whiteboard, so you can rub it off. And I do it on a paper one, so you end up throwing the paper away, which is not obviously very environmental, although you can recycle it, obviously. So I thought the whiteboard one would be really good, and it retailed at $7.99, so I was getting it for a bit of a bargain, really. So, and the other gift was tea towels. And as soon as I've just bought some tea towels, and they're not exciting, are they? I got the meal planner in the shopping, so, and the £20 worth of shopping was not what I thought, but I will explain that when I do my Monday one for like this week, but next time. Okay. So then I chatted to Zoe for 2.5 hours, and I went to work. At work, there was some chickens and a cockerel running outside our gate. Now we are in, like, it's in a town, you know, we're not in a rural area. Have I said? Yeah, rural area. So it was a bit weird to see a cockerel and some chickens running around. So I went in and said to Nick, who's my boss, there's like chickens running outside our gate, and he come and have a look, and he was like, oh, what are they doing here? Type thing. His little face, bless him. He was very puzzled. They don't get out the kitchen very much. Anyway, what was really funny is Lily, when customers have been waiting a really long time, she goes to the customer, oh, we're still catching the chicken, or we're still catching the pig, you know, like a joke. But I said to Lily, you can't say that now, because if you say we're just catching the chicken, and then they look outside and there's a chicken running across the road, they'll be like calling like like, I don't know, like health control or something like that, you know, some people to like come and tell us off for having live chickens, and they're not even our chickens. But I found it funny. And the chickens actually come from opposite us. This is going to sound very weird. We have a car wash place. It used to be a garage, as in a petrol garage, but they've taken all that out, and it's just a courtyard now. And there's about 100 Polish men and Turkish men, and they wash your car, and it's like about £4, but you get like well, not 100, it's probably about 20. You get 20 men descend on your car, and it's like done in seconds because there's so many people cleaning it. But they seem to have a thing for birds, because they've got some fancy pigeons over there. They now have this cockerel and some chickens, and they've got some budgies in a cage and some finches in a cage. I live in a weird world. But yeah, they obviously like their birds. So, Right, moving on to Saturday. Jared made us pancakes for breakfast. And after that, I sat in the garden and had a coffee and did some harvesting because it was a lovely sunny day. Then I caught up in my planner and cut these out of the magazine, coffee, in the garden, and shine bright because it was a shiny, brighty, sunny day, and planner. Then I had a little nap, watched Zoe's videos when I got up, and then I went to work. And then Sunday, I made the beds. I came on, so I was feeling unwell and I had anxiety. And I'll tell you what, my OCD with my anxiety has been mental while I'm on, because I haven't had any caffeine for ages now. And so my anxiety has been really good. A little bit here and there, but not anything like vast. And then suddenly I come on and the anxiety's like overload. And it just hit me all at once on Sunday, so I was not having a good day. For lunch, Jared grilled us some burgers on the barbecue, and we had them with waffles. Got to get creative when you can't have yeast. So we had them with toaster waffles. Why not? Rachel phoned and we had a nice chat. Then I had a little nap and went to work. Oh, I forgot to put that bit. I was going to come across this way. Never mind. I dyed my grey. Very exciting. I tried a different shade of brown this time, so I've got multitudes of different colours of brown in my hair now, because I think I've tried 3 different browns. I pull it through, I don't just do the top where the grey is, so I pull it through. But yeah, it's a bit of a multicoloured brownness going on at the moment. And considering my hair is usually dark brown, oh, and grey, when it's natural. Yeah, and I've just I harvested some more magazines, and then obviously we had lunch, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, that is caught you up with all of it. And under the 30 minutes. Get me. Anyway, if you have liked this, please like. Please subscribe. Press that button. And feel free to comment. I love your comments. So, everybody have a fantastic day. Bye.